How's Mountain? How's
That man, we were having dinner. I got to eat dinner with him one night in Croatia, and he ordered 7 chickens. He ate 7 chickens. Like whole chickens, like roast chickens.
Oh, so they were cooked.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it'd be a really good idea to do an American accent, because then that would make me less, people might clock me less.
Yeah, right.
And I discovered
I'd love to hear your American accent, because I'm always interested, because I don't think we even have that. I guess in certain regions we have accents, but we do, obviously.
Well, it was late, so my American accent, like you heard on Terminator, kind of changed a little bit into Callie from the Valley. She's like this whole situation. That was amazing.
Wow, that's actually very good.
Thank you. Yeah, we had like a really good time. I got so close to like getting Jai to buy me like a $700 air conditioning unit. I like got the guy to help me. He was freaking out. It was awesome.
You know, if you had come out here and just started talking like that, it would have probably just made my brain short circuit. People would have went, "What the hell is going on?"
Amazing.
Did you base that on someone you know?
I love Clueless.
Jack, you died memorably and violently and horribly, but before that, I believe you shot your funeral. You were lying in state in the Westerosi fashion with
the stones over my eyes.
That's right.
That was actually probably one of my favorite days of shooting, because I was getting paid for literally just having a nap. You were talking about sleeping. Yeah, I was just there in between takes, having the time of my life, and I was in a beautiful black gown, actually.
You were very pretty, Dan. Yeah.
I did look great.
Yes, I had to seduce him, in my own Melisandre kind of way. And there was, in the script it said, he says something like, "I cannot do that because I made a vow." Mm-hmm. And then it said, Melisandre looks at him, "Bitch, please." I was like... it's such a cool show that this is written in the script.
Yeah.
We used to have this game called Throw Darts at Peter's Face, where we had a cutout of Peter and people would throw darts at it. It's actually very similar to the description in the title itself.
It's exactly what you think
it's exactly what you think the game is.
It's not the Game of Thrones, however.
Peter.
Uh-oh. See how quickly I did that?
I like
We
that.
need all the help. Everybody watch Game of Thrones. I think you'll...
You all just swept the Emmys.
See what we did?
Swept.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Pixels.
Sibel, what was your first day on the show?
I was topless. I met Peter, so it was in a tent, and I really questioned myself also, I asked myself, why are they shooting here, on a field? It was so cold, and I was topless, and I was like, oh God, what I'm doing here.
But it was all uphill from there, right?
Have you ever stolen it, nicked anything, borrowed anything from the set? And if you have, what is it? And if you haven't, what would you want to take home with you?
Longclaw. I'd like to take my sword back. I've got my eyes on that. There's some really good furniture on set.
Some cracking furniture.
Wouldn't mind some of the rugs are really nice, and just bought a flat, and so I'm looking to kind of furnish it.
Yeah. I'd take my cloak home and then fucking burn it somewhere and then not have it when I come back.
I would say some of the most fun I had on the set of Pixels was actually watching the end of season 4 next to Tyrion Lannister.
Yeah, that was.
I would actually just watch the TV and look back, I was like, how is this?
And you would go like this. You're here.
Were you as shocked as everyone else?
Why did you do that to your papa?
God.
Yeah, I would look at him and I'd get like the Vulcan. Why? What were you doing to your papa?
Papa.
What was your first day on set? Which was it couldn't have been the stag scene. Was that your first?
No, that was the second one. The first one was in a tent. It was in a tent that was in a field at
freezing.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Bitterly cold. And I thought, why are we in this tent? There are no shots outside the tent. This tent could be set up on the studio floor and we could all be warm instead of freezing our asses off in the middle of this field, 20 miles outside of Belfast.
Welcome to Game of Thrones.
I'd like to be a warg. I'd like to like put myself into a wolf.
We should just stop now. It's not going to get any better than that.
Two words for you, season 6.
We were crossing the road, it was this year actually, I think it probably in October, and we were with Kit, and this Irish guy came over to us and he, are you Kit? You're Kit? Oh yeah. Yeah, I am, yeah. Very humbly, I am, yeah. You're Jon Snow? He's like, yeah. And he looks at him, takes a second look, and he's like, no way, you're too fucking short to be Jon. And ran off up the street.
And it's nice because I can say whatever I want now. I can say, I'm going to eat Daenerys this season.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to, I don't know, fry a dragon, or, you know, whatever.
Can we just do your audition for Jon Snow?
Yes.
Go.
Okay.
You didn't say anything?
Yeah.
Jon Snow.
That's Jon Snow.
I'm defending the wall because...
What's that accent?
I'm defending the wall because...
Why are you Swedish? Or Jamaican? Why are you Swedish Jamaican?
I'm demanding the wall from the White Walkers.
I'm demanding the wall.
I'm demanding the wall back from the White Walkers.
Why is it?
It's the right...
I'm demanding it.
I'm demanding...
Why?
Demanding the wall.
I'm demanding that the walls stay safe from the White Walkers.
Where are you looking? How come you're not looking?
He's everywhere.
There's dragons everywhere.
He's watching the dragons.
I'm demanding that the wall is protected from the dragons and the White Walkers.
You play another character who, all apologies, is not dead yet in the books.
Yeah.
But perishes on the show. When did you know you were going to be killed? Did you read it too, or?
On the plane journey over to film it. Is when I got to the last bit of the last episode, and I was just reading through. I had no idea. No one told me or anything.
Really?
Yeah.
God.
So I was
Cold-hearted
like, okay.
producers.
And then Jojen gets stabbed. I was like, but I'm all right though. I'll be fine. It's okay. Yeah. That's going to be quite fun. His sister comes over and slits his throat. Ah, okay. Wow. Gosh, no, I'm definitely dead. Oh, maybe I'll come back as a White Walker or something. No, then the little girl comes out and throws a Molotov cocktail at me and a burst into flames. No, I'm dead. Definitely dead.
My opinion of it is that my favourite TV shows have got graphic scenes of sex in them. It's something that we do, hopefully, most days.
They're not strictly speaking TV shows,
And your death is a real heartbreaker. What was it like shooting that scene? Again, a hugely emotional scene on top of having to be strangled to death.
I mean, yeah, by her love.
By her love.
Yeah, so, and I didn't have even the love scene with Charles. They didn't even give that to me before.
I tried, darling, but...
Do the leading your people voice.
Guys! Guys, there are White Walkers everywhere! We have to find an escape route?
Route?
Can he get the part?
I actually don't know where
Could he get a walk-on at least?
Yeah, man.
Please? Can I play Sam?
A walk-on?
Can you... Hodor!
They had this camera shot where it was on a crane, and it started high and came low, and I'm laid there, and it sort of drifts into my eyes. And it was timed with John, Bradley, and Kit walking through the tunnel to discover the body, and they were walking at such a slow pace. And my eyes are open in the death. The camera's there, and it's coming. I'm like, no, I'll blink. Start again. There we go.
But it's quite a scary thing, isn't it, knowing that you can't blink. Yeah. And as soon as your head starts going, don't blink, don't blink, don't blink, hold it together, hold it together.
My eyes had to be kept open by two people. Yeah, because I just couldn't do it. Yeah. So it was the director of photography and the director who came over and was like, Jesus Christ, Jack, come on. It's just like, literally held my eyes open so they could take like a CGI shot of my face and then like, I don't know what they're doing. Like,
Oh, they're going to take the hands out.
Or something like that, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's my level of like ineptitude. Like.
What was your last day on set like? What was
My
the
last
scene?
day was like staring out at the Adriatic Sea with Lena Headey.
Oh, the scene in episode 5 with the walk and talk.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
that's a
walk and
wonderful
talk. It was a bit righteous and selfish of me, but I got out of costume and I jumped into the water while everyone else was like, "Fuck you, dude," because they had to keep working and it was really warm and the water was just begging to be jumped into. It was just like crystal blue and perfect day, and we were on this kind of like pier, and so I had this like really, really long running start where I just got to sprint towards the water and then just like, dive in. And I'm like, you're like a fish, wee, wee, and they're all like, you fucking asshole.
Thank God he's dead.
Thank God he's dead.
Well, it was a beautiful day. It was Northern Ireland in November in the winter in a drafty cave, naked, with a ADHD Irish man next to me, who I love, Liam. I would say Liam Cunningham.
Yep.
Sorry, Liam. I'm gonna make it up to you.
Are we still keeping our fingers crossed to get Joe Dempsey back on the show at some point?
I am. I saw him the other night. We went to a party at Hannah Murray's house, which was great fun, and he was there. And I was like, so, when you coming back? And he was like, oh, I don't know, man. So, yeah, fingers crossed.
And he's like, I'm still rowing.
Still rowing, yeah. He's got a massive...
Did you try to fight for a scene like Cersei where you got to walk naked through the streets?
That was my body, and
That was you were the double.
Yeah.
You have a beautiful body.
I do. I worked out.
One of the actors, she wouldn't wear her robe. Do you remember?
Yeah, she just wandered around.
So we're in the green room, and playing Words with Friends or something with with David, and Charles is reading the paper, and next to him is a completely naked person. And Charles has the paper, and she's trying to talk with him, and he's like, and he looks up at me, and he's like, Charles, a naked woman.
Yeah.
David Benioff, Words with Friends.
Yeah. You never thought you'd reach
Game of Thrones.
these heights.